Hi, this is Cher from Cher's Crafting Boutique. The other day, I was in a charity shop and I was looking through this bag bin, and they had loads of these bags on for £1 each. So I picked up two. This one, which is a bit bling, but I have an idea for it. But that's for another video. And this one, which I fell in love with the colour. It's like a caramelly colour, which I love it. And I thought straight away, junk journal. I've been wanting to do a traveller's junk journal for a while now, and I decided to look on Etsy and I came across this lovely paper that works perfectly for this. I will put the link of the person I bought this from, and her name was My Porch Prints, and I bought her airmail kit, bit of a mouthful for me, world travel kit and the library cards. Now at the moment I'm just going to do this part and put all the pages together and everything. This bit, all I did is I printed them out on one side and then flipped the papers over and put them back through the printer and done it on the opposite side.
And that's of course your printer does two-sided printers, which ours does, but wouldn't let you take the function with it.
Yeah, it's been a bit of a pain, but we got there. So I have here some strong thread to sew the pages in. I have a corner punch, some distressed ink and the pad for it, a pair of scissors, pokey tool, the pages are printed out and the bag. Now this is just to put the idea out there. You do not have to go along and buy these pages if you do not want to, but I haven't seen anybody do this. It just come to me just looking in the bin that this would look absolutely brilliant as a junk journal cover. So it's trial and error. I haven't done this before, so we're just going to go with it and see how it turns out. Plan is, as it opens this way, is to take these bolts out on both sides and see what happens. If it falls apart, it falls apart, but we're going to give it a go. Probably not chose the best scissors for this. I think I'll change them. No, I don't want to use the Tim Holtz ones. I want to use the more sharp. I mean, they're sharp, but not.
Tell you what, when you're in there, can I have the Santoro cut on the board, please?
There you go.
Thank you.
Right, let's see how this turns out. Yep, hubby's in the room, cutting some bits out for me, whereas I try and give this a go. See, either way, if this turns out bad, I'm going to upload this video anyway, so you can have a laugh. So it doesn't really matter. We're just going to try it. So I'm just cutting around the edge there and leaving the sewed part, because obviously if I cut there, then the whole bag's going to fall apart, and I don't want that to happen. Sorry about the chain there. I might just take that chain off because it's very noisy. And pop that back on later because I have plans for that. Seems it's just one of those loop ones that I can just take off to stop that noise. There we are, there's one side. Let's just stop that noise because it's very annoying hitting off that table there. So move that out of the way, save you having to listen to that. Now I'm going to do the opposite side here. I know it's hard to see, but I've got to try and to see what I'm doing at the same time. need a smaller set, so I am going to have to take these ones in here. Didn't really want to, but I'm going to have to. There we are. So that's all I've done. Let's just take that piece out. I will keep it though, because you never know, I might be able to use it inside the actual journal. So I've taken that section out, and as you can see there's like a sewed lining here. I haven't touched that because obviously that would take the front piece off. So let's give this a go on the opposite side. There we are, that's made that easier to get that open now. Make it so you can see a little bit more. Get those little scissors just into the bottom here. This is where it gets a little bit tricky. So smaller scissors come in handy there. And it's just the case of taking the thicker ones. These are just fabric scissors, so I'm finding them a little bit easier because they're more sharp. But you use whatever you have if you decide to give this a go. There we are. Now I'm just going to cut out this little tag here. Don't want that in. And then I'm going to cut out this little tag here. I'm going to keep the pocket in. I like the fact that it's got that pocket there, so that comes somewhere else to tuck some bits and pieces in. And that's the stage we're at. So now I'm going to move that to one side, and we're going to take a look at the pages. I'm going to show you, 2 seconds, let me just grab a drink there. I'm going to show you exactly what, you get more than this, but this is just the pages I'm going to show you for now. Basically, you get some maps. If you've got maps lying around, I mean, I have a cupboard full, but I wanted to make sure that, well, not literally, but you know, I have showed you, I think, before that I bought a suitcase of maps. I was going to use them, but then when I seen this and I seen the little details that you get with it also, which you will see as the videos go on, I fell in love with it, so I had to have it. And as you turn it over, that's the different maps that you get. You get one vertical, I mean you get 5 vertical and 5 horizontal. But I just turn the pages over and made it so then I could have it on both sides instead of having the blank white page. And I've just printed these out twice, so you've got double sides, but 2 lots of them, because I wanted it to be not too thick, but quite thick. So what I'm going to do now is take the corners off of each of them, and I've just printed these off on cardstock at 110, isn't it?
120 GSM.
120 GSM. And I have used an oil printer because instead of the inkjet that I have, because I found these were quite light and I didn't feel the need to use them, and they've turned out just as good. So with my printer, that's how they've turned out. And the one I have is the Epson XP, no, it is XP, isn't it? XP 700?
Yeah, it is.
Yes, that's right. I've had it a little while now, but I love it. It works really well. I use it most of the time, but I do also use my inkjet on pictures that don't turn out so well on there. But the last junk journal I did on the Peter Rabbit, I didn't feel the need to use my inkjet because again the pictures are quite light, which make it so you don't, I didn't feel I had to, but I mean, it's preference really. It's whatever you feel is right for you. Again, I'm taking the corners off. You don't have to if you don't want to. So how are you getting on over there?
No, I'm doing right. Fiddly bits, one needs a knife and that for. To make them tickets look like they've just been punched.
Yeah.
To get a better cut, I should have really done this on the Cricut machine. Would have gotten every little nick and nook and...
I haven't uploaded this onto the Cricut yet, so...
Yeah, I know, but I should have done... An old-fashioned pair of scissors.
Well, just as good. There we are. Now, so all I'm going to do now is fold each individual one in half. Make sure they're on the right way before I get started, which they are.
And I bet you've got the bone folder, haven't you?
No bone folder.
You haven't, have you?
No. I always forget something when I start these videos. I think they're starting to get used to it now. Thank you.
You're welcome.
I think that's the case though, isn't it? You get it all sorted and you think to yourself, oh, I've got everything. And every single time, step back and go, oh, I forgot about that.
Easy done.
That's it. See, I find this much easier. A4, no measuring. Take the corners off, fold in half. Job's a good one. And you get just as good of a job.
You know I got a phobia measuring things.
It's not a phobia. I think it just takes, from my point of view, it takes the fun out of it for me. I enjoy doing crafting no matter what. I really do. But the measuring takes up more time, and before you know it, you're sitting there measuring so much that you didn't really get to do something you really wanted to do in the amount of time you wanted to do it, because you spent most time measuring. Like I said, I do enjoy crafting, and I don't say that people that actually do measure is a wrong thing to do. It's just their preference, but to me...
Just as well, woman. Just as well.
Just to me, it's not for me. I mean, if I have to, I will. It's not like I won't, but I try not to. I try to avoid it. Alright, turn that round, because that's round the wrong way. Well, my daughter's unwell with a sleepover, but she's come back completely knackered, so I think she stayed up all night with excitement, watching movies with her friends. That she's absolutely shattered. Bless her, she's already asleep now. I mean, she's been asleep on and off all day, so I'm really hoping she sleeps tonight. Don't want to find that she's not going to be in a clock routine, ready for Monday for school. But we will see. Now, before I get started, Yeah, mister? Do you want to put the cover on?
You want me to?
If I want you to.
Yes, please.
Well, I'm going to ink all the pages up, and then I'm going to let you put it on if that's what you want to do.
Okay. Slave driver.
Slave driver, eh? That's coming from someone who moans at me because he really wants to put the covers on.
Get roped into cutting these out and get roped into doing other things.
You love it, really.
Well, you know, got it done, innit? Anything to help you, honey bun.
Oh, thank you.
You're welcome.
So I'm just inking all of the edges. Get this done. One less job to do later. Again, another option, you don't have to do this. It's what's best for you.
So what cover are we using for it?
Sorry?
What cover are we using for it?
I just cut up a bag there and we're going to see how that turns out.
Oh, you want me to put the pages in the cover? Is that it? Or?
I know how much you love doing that part because you don't like doing much crafting, but that's the fun part for you.
Didn't mind ripping things apart for you. It's fun.
I should let you set about the bag then because that's exactly what I was doing, just taking the sides out. I was going to take Missy out today, but she was too tired.
Well, it's what's set a new trend, isn't she? The kiddie rave.
Well, I'm going to pause you there and come back when I've inked all these because this is going to be a bit boring for you to sit here and watch me do about 15 pages. So I'll be back in a bit. Okay, that's all the pages inked now. So what I'm going to do is just grab the book and take a look at the cover. So that's going to go in there and that actually fits really well. And as you can see, this part here, I like the way that is. You can cut yours down, but I like mine like that. That's entirely up to you. So that goes in there like that and it closes perfectly. I know it's going to get thicker, but I think we're all good. Looks like we've got some room in there. So I'm going to put some thread onto the needle.
I'll do it if you want.
Well, if you want to.
You can have a...
Right, go on then. I'll leave you this bit to you.
Get a chunk of white thread here.
Why are you getting that?
Because this is so thick. Where's the needle gone?
Mm.
Oh yeah. You pull that through there.
Use me for closer if you're going to show how you're doing it, yeah?
Get a bit of thread. Cross it across there. Then thread that through the eye of the needle. So it's easier to pull it through. Some of this twine stuff is really nightmare to pull through, and as you can see, done. Discard that. It's just a little trick I learned when doing this. Unravel some of that because it's a pain. in this somewhere.
I'm going to go let Daisy out because she's whining.
Yeah, okay. And so let's get this centered. Now, basically all you're doing is finding 3 holes, or 5, it's up to you. All you do is find the centre, push through on the pokey tool, open up the hole a bit, make sure they're bang on. So the last thing you want is these things coming undone. Just find the centre of the page again. Again, just poke through. This pokey tool is a nightmare. I see why. There we go, locked the cell in there now. Again, find the gap,
Lie down.
poke a hole. I'm not tired, thanks. And then get your cover book, journal, find the centre hole, line it up with one that I made earlier just to make sure that it went through okay. Take that out, and that goes in there like that. Make sure it comes all the way through. That's doing the holes is going to be pointless. Again, poke the hole, too far up the bag. There. Take that out for a minute. Make sure those holes are roughly lined up. That's my needle. Now, start at the back because you need the needle to be on the trail. The tail needs to stay at the back. And I'll show you why. Or you probably watched 100 of these videos like this. You probably know what you're doing, but if not, just follow the tutorial. Now, where's these? You've got these on the end, the thicker lines. Do you want them that side of the book?
As long as the writing's the right way up, it'll be fine.
As long as the writing's the right way up. Okay. Now, find the hole, poke it through, pull it through.
Yeah, there's a load of videos out there of this, but there's not. I don't know if there's any videos out of the actual bag being done.
No, I haven't seen one of them either, but I'm just on about this. Never seen the bag one done per se, using a handbag, or by the time it's finished, probably a man bag. You can look tough and carry all your stuff, I suppose. Having trouble getting this through the hole. I'll just flip it over there a minute. Oh, look at that, straight through. Not as easy as it looks, getting this through the middle page, especially with the bag on. Go back for this one. kind of like doing it twice type thing. But now I've got that in position, it should be easier. All you do is pull that tight so your pages don't move. And back through the middle again, like so. First time. And then what we're going to do then, after that, is pull that tight. And then we're going to go down the bottom. Pull that through there. Up one more time through the middle. Big strong.
Right, well you sit down, I'll go up and pause it for you.
Big strong rubber spine.
Sit back. Nice to see you awake, honey.
Just having a bit of trouble with me
There you go.
tail. And back again.
Yeah, as much as you
To
can.
the bottom. And then when you grab it through, pull it tight, and then what you're going to do, you should have two on there. And now your second one for the bottom is going to come through like that, under that one, pull it through, so you now got two. And then you take this, take your needle off, you snip this little bit here,
There you go.
snip it as long as the cover.
All paused.
There we go. I don't know if you put any what do you call it on, charms or anything, but
I will be.
I've left some rope there for you. And there you go. That's how you put your pages in your journal. As you can see, it's pretty tight all the way through. Very sturdy. I'm going to wrap this back up. And that's my job done. I'll pass you back over to the professional.
I wouldn't call myself a professional.
Well, that would.
This is just something I love doing.
There you go.
Alright.
I'll carry on with my job over here.
Well, I am liking the way this looks.
Looks good, doesn't it?
It does. Okay. Now, I'm just going to take the ink to the thread here because it's a bit too white for my likings.
Why is blue outside?
It's getting darker, darling.
Should be
Wait,
Halloween,
that's-
baby.
Get on anything else?
Wait, is
There
it?
we are. Oh, it soon will be Halloween. But before that, what we're going to be doing?
Candy.
My birthday.
Yeah, Mummy's 21st.
20th of September.
Wait, how many sleeps for Halloween?
Before Halloween? Oh, you've got a few before Halloween. You've only got 12 sleeps. Well, about 11 sleeps till Mum's birthday.
Yeah, for Halloween.
Mummy's 21 again.
Okay, so here we are. Let's see. Now I do have a couple of bits already ready, because this is some of one of the kits that you get. And I think this is the airmail one. I
You look
think
at it.
so. Yeah,
No, that's not the Emir one. That's
Is it
the
not?
proper journaling. That's the proper traveller's one.
that's the
Anything
traveller's
like this, anything with this blue and red on, blue, white and red, that's the
one. Right,
Yeah.
okay, so this is the traveller's
okay.
one. Part of what you get. So I am thinking about, let's see, popping this into here and letting this overlap onto here. Now for doing that I need some glue. Actually, how long is this video?
30 minutes.
Well, I tell you what, we'll leave it there and I'll come back with another bit.
So you don't have to edit it.
Yeah, so thank you for watching this. I'm going to move on to the next part in a moment.